this mind-shaping garbage. And then when your subconscious goes to your subconscious to say, hey, how do I feel about this? It's all right there already. It's already right there for you to access. And that's why people are becoming zombies and robots they don't have their own thoughts. They don't know how to think. They think they're supposed to be offended when they're really not. They're just confused. Their minds are fucked. And that's why no one knows how to think for themselves anymore. I mean, whatever they see on TV, they just regurgitate as if it's their own ideas. It's like a cut and paste society type of thing. Like, they watch, X number of hours of TV, and then when somebody asks them about something or how they feel about something, it's almost like they go to their subconscious, they highlight whatever they just saw on TV about that subject, and then they cut and paste whatever ideas that match that subject. It's like they're not even their own thoughts. People can't tell you like who their state governor is, but they can tell you who got knocked off American Idol last night. They can't tell you, what's a good example? They can't tell you who the Pope or Archbishop is, but they can tell you, who got knocked off Survivor last night, who got voted off the island. It's just nonstop. It's just people they sit in front of the TV and they become these zombies. And no one thinks for themselves anymore. It's just, well, I mean, everyone's already done all the thinking for them, so they think, well, somebody's already said it best, so why think about it on my own or for myself, So all this garbage about, I'm offended about this, I'm offended about that, it's bullshit. You see what I'm getting at now? You see how this happens? I mean, if people would take half the time to think on their own or read on their own or research things on their own as they do watching the damn TV, they'd be more intelligent, they'd be more informed, they'd be more active, their brains wouldn't be mush, I mean, it seems like the only things that people think about anymore are, what kind of beer am I going to drink tonight, where are we going to drink at, and what's on TV tonight, We got to get out of that pattern, people. You got to start, by just turning off your TV for a while and just pick a subject. Just pick anything that interests you and just go research the hell out of it, If that means you have to read a book, for Christ's sakes, then do it. I know that sounds terrible. Just do it, Go here on YouTube and look things up and just, research. Make it productive, Don't just sit there and be a zombie to the TV. I mean, if you're going to use it, or if you're going to use YouTube or anything, just do it constructively, Use it to expand your mind a little bit, Learn some things. Form your own opinions. Learn about how to form your own opinions. Think for yourself. Have the balls, have the courage to speak what you think. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's another thing, people, it all ties together. It's like you're conditioned to, like, be ashamed if you have your own thoughts, or you're not, you're scared to share them because somebody might call you a name or somebody might not like you as much. Fuck that. I mean, you're your own person. There's a reason that you're on this planet. There's a reason God put you here. And it's not just to fit in with everybody and be accepted by everybody and make everybody like you. This is a journey for yourself, Just don't waste it in front of the TV. Don't waste it on, having people tell you what they think so that you can think just like that. Having people tell you what to wear. Having people tell you how to talk and act. Fuck that. This is your life. Just, I just want people to think or not be afraid to think for themselves, It's a little hard at first. It's scary because, like I said, you're programmed to think certain ways, and you're programmed to be ashamed if you think this way, and, it's okay, you should be this way because then people will like you and you'll be accepted, but, don't go outside the box because you wouldn't want people to not like you or think that you're, racist or a Nazi or, a jerk or anything, you know what I mean? Or a nerd or a faggot or whatever, Just be yourself, Just be yourself. And if people don't like you for that, then fuck them anyway, You don't need them. So I'm going to get off my soapbox for now. Um, I'm going to go ahead and stop here, but I want to continue on with this subliminal messaging and the programming, and that's basically what this is all a prelude to anyway. I'm just trying to get you to see how much TV and radio and all that stuff it really shapes your mind. And I haven't even scratched the surface yet. I mean, some of the shit you're going to see will just blow you away. You have no idea what's going on out there. And it's not your fault. I'm not saying you're stupid. I was just as uninformed, a year ago as a lot of people are now. You know, so I'm not going to sit here and call anybody stupid or anything, but it's time we pull our heads out of our ass, people, and really, start using our heads and start waking up to this stuff and how much that we're being programmed and manipulated and taken advantage of, just by TV and radio and these, magazines and subliminal messaging and, I'll save that for another day, but I'm just doing this just because I care, I want people to wake up and, I want people to think about more things than just beer and TV and, stuff like that, so, alright, we'll keep tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk about some more stuff. Take care.